Imagine you're walking through one of the hottest deserts on Earth. The temperature is rising, there is no river, no lake, and no water anywhere in sight, yet nearby. A camel calmly continues walking across the burning sand. Hours pass, then days. How can this animal survive in a place where water can be almost impossible to find? Do camels really store water inside their humps? And how can they survive extreme heat without drinking for long periods? Today, we'll uncover the incredible science that allows camels to survive some of the harshest environments on Earth. Let's start with one of the biggest myths about camels. Many people believe a camel's hump is basically a giant water tank, but that's not true. The hump mainly stores fat, not water. When food is available, the camel stores energy as fat inside its hump. When food becomes scarce, that stored fat can be broken down and used as an energy source. So the hump is essentially a biological energy reserve. And there's another interesting detail. When a camel uses the stored fat, its hump can become smaller and softer. But if the camel finds food again, the hump can gradually become full once more. So if the hump doesn't store water, how does the camel survive dehydration? That's where things get really fascinating. For most mammals, losing too much body water can be extremely dangerous. Blood becomes more concentrated, organs begin to struggle, and eventually, the animal can die. But camels are remarkably tolerant of dehydration. Their bodies can allow a significant loss of water while still maintaining important functions. Their blood cells are also specially adapted. Camel red blood cells are relatively oval-shaped, which helps them continue moving through blood even when the blood becomes more concentrated. And there's something even more impressive. When water finally becomes available, a severely dehydrated camel can drink a huge amount of water in a relatively short time. Its body is built to handle this dramatic change. Now imagine wearing a thick coat under the desert sun, with temperatures soaring above 40 degrees Celsius. You would probably overheat quickly. But a camel has a remarkable strategy. Instead of constantly sweating to keep its body temperature perfectly stable, a camel's body temperature can fluctuate throughout the day. It can become warmer during the hottest part of the day and cooler during the night. This reduces the amount of water it needs to lose through sweating. And when the camel does sweat, its thick coat helps protect its body from the intense heat. The coat may look uncomfortable, but it actually helps reduce heat entering the body. The camel isn't simply surviving the desert heat. Its entire body is designed around it. Here's something you might never have noticed. A camel's nose can help conserve water. When a camel breathes out, warm, moist air leaves the body. Normally, some of that moisture would simply be lost into the environment, but camel nasal passages can recover much of the moisture from exhaled air. The air is cooled as it passes through the nose, and some of the water vapor can condense and be recovered. This means the camel loses less water through breathing. It's almost like having a tiny water recycling system inside its nose. The camel has many other adaptations that help it survive. Its long legs keep its body farther away from the extremely hot ground. Its wide feet spread its weight across the sand, helping prevent it from sinking deeply. Its long eyelashes and closable nostrils help protect its eyes and airways from blowing sand. And its ability to eat tough desert plants allows it to find food where many other animals would struggle. Every part of the camel seems designed for one challenge: survival in an environment where water and food can be scarce. Here's where we need to correct another common myth. There isn't one exact number of days that applies to every camel. It depends on temperature, activity, available food, humidity, and whether the camel can obtain moisture from its food. Under harsh conditions, a camel may survive for an extended period without drinking, but when water becomes available, it can drink rapidly and replace a large amount of lost body water. The camel isn't surviving because it has a secret tank of water in its hump. It's surviving because its entire body is designed to waste as little water as possible. So, can camels really live without water for a long time? Yes. But the real secret isn't stored water, it's evolution. The hump stores fat, the body tolerates dehydration, the temperature can fluctuate, the nose helps conserve moisture, and the camel's entire body is adapted to extreme heat and limited resources. A camel isn't just an animal that lives in the desert. It's one of nature's most remarkable examples of survival engineering. Sometimes, the greatest survival technology isn't something humans invented. It's something nature perfected over millions of years.
If you're interested in discovering the hidden science behind everyday fruits, for more fascinating stories about fruits, vegetables, nutrition, and the incredible wonders of nature, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Harvest Facts.